Everybody. Just wanted to invite you back to another Talking Head episode with Denoy. Today is Monday, March 13th, 2017, and believe it or not, I am actually back in Tall Cypress, which is a nature preserve or a preserve with a walkway here, built-in boardwalk at Coral Springs, Florida. I think I was here initially when I first, shortly after I first got this new camera, and we were testing out the front camera with it. But I'm back here because the new job that I am working at, or pseudo working at, is actually based out of Coral Springs, believe it or not. For those of you who are interested in it, curious about what the job is, it's basically selling really high-end medical equipment. It is a robotic chair that's designed to help with spinal issues, people with back and neck problems. What it does essentially is it allows your body to basically realign itself. It pulls on your spinal area and allows everything to fall back into place so you can do complete healing versus healing with basically your injury. It's a decompression system. It pulls apart your spine basically and just lets things fall back into place where they belong so they can heal properly. Anyhow, it's a very high-end robotic chair type device, and I'm currently working for the company kind of as a sales rep, but also as their technology person. The problem is the company doesn't have money right now because it's a long story, but basically everybody's kind of working for free until we can get some sales going. And I'm actually struggling with trying to get enough interest in it because I don't have any medical connections. I have a few friends that I've tried to contact and even my PT, but I haven't heard anything back. So the ones that did get back with me aren't interested, and the others I haven't heard back from yet, so I don't know if they have an interest or not. So I don't know how long this gig's going to last if I can't make any income. The device itself, I truly believe in. I think it can make a huge difference in people's lives, especially someone like me who had suffered a back injury. I wish that my doctor, my pain management doctor and the PT were aware of this device and had access to it, because I do believe it would have given me complete healing. As far as realigning my back and getting my spine and stuff decompressed so that everything can fall back into place and not heal with the injuries. As is right now, I'm walking, as you can see and stuff, but I'm always in constant pain. And those of you who have back and neck issues can probably relate to that. So I'm actually back here in Coral Springs to meet up with my boss, my new boss, to discuss technology and some other issues. One of the issues I'll bring up is just the fact that I can't, keep working for free. I am doing it right now because I believe in the product, and I believe that it can be a fairly successful venture, and that it can make the world a better place in the sense that it can help people to heal completely, and not have the recurring back issues. But my concern right now, my more immediate concern, is that I do have to continue trying to make child support payments, and I've got to pay to live. My vehicle's having issues right now, and that's going to need to either be repaired or replaced. So I'm willing to put in some sweat equity right now as best as I can, and I'm looking for another job in the meantime to try to get some get my bills and stuff caught up and get child support going again. But obviously doing that takes away time from working on this job. What they want me to do is try to get out there and promote the product, but it's kind of hard when you don't have any contacts. Usually for this kind of position, you need people who have contacts with people in the medical business, pain management clinics, doctors, who deal with back and neck issues, even chiropractors. So my background doesn't really, I'm a teacher. I was a teacher, and I'm a software guy. I don't really deal with medical type stuff, so I don't really have the connections that are kind of critical for this position as a sales rep. So I'm not sure what to do, other than maybe put the word out for you guys. If any of you have access to doctors or pain management clinics, or have back issues, you know, where you have basically when you have back injuries or neck injuries, they tend to pretty much stay forever unless you completely heal. And one of the ways, or I think the way, is to actually try to get the spine back the way it was before the accident. Because essentially what happens when you get in an accident, your spine bends forward and it compresses right there, and then it may go back again and compress on the other side. And now when you do the pain management and other stuff like that, or PT, they try to stretch you and bend you and stuff to try to get the spine to realign itself. The problem is, you know, it can only move as far as you move, but you're in pain and you've got the injury there. So there's a limited amount of healing that can take place. Whereas with the device, you know, it's a robotic chair that can be programmed to make your body go through all these movements and stuff. It'll actually pull you slightly apart, you know, so that your spine can kind of open up a little bit, and everything can fall back into place where it belongs. But anyhow, if any of you want to try to help me out and you have back injuries and are interested in this device, you may contact me on here, and you know, I'll try to get referrals for you, at least so you can refer it to your doctor, your pain management doctor, to get them into this device. It's a device that's designed to help people, but it can also help the doctors and the PT, or the what do they call those people? Yeah, it's designed to help people who deal with back and neck injuries, okay? And to help them provide another service to their customers. And not only will the service actually help people get better, it can actually make more money from the company, because you know, it can be fairly affordable through a leasing option that the company offers, and with even one patient they can make their money back. And I know that as a person with back injuries, I would have paid personally out of pocket to have access to this device and to use it to fix my back issues, because even now I'm still hurt. The company is talking about trying to put me through the treatment here, but then I'd have to move down to Coral Springs, because that's where the doctor is, you know, the inventor. I mean, we actually have access to the inventor of the product, and that's why this is such a, for me, such an opportunity, because it's not every day you work for a company that you can believe in the product, but you actually have access to the people who created it. So if any of you want to help out, that's what you can do, is bring up the device to your pain management doctor and have them contact me. Either your chiropractor, your doctor, back doctor, or whatever. I think they call it orthopedics doctor, people who deal with back and neck injuries. Let them know that you're interested in this device. It's called Antalgic Track. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in a comment. I'm going to put it right on the description, because then YouTube will think that I'm trying to, it's like a business thing, whereas it's kind of, but not really. I'm just telling you a little bit about what I'm doing right now. And those of you who are interested in the device, either for yourself, I mean, you wouldn't be able to buy it, but you could use it at your doctor's office. Let them know that you would be willing to pay for it, you know, to use it to fix your back issues permanently. I'll provide a link. It's called Antalgic Track, and it is a spinal decompression system that I think it rotates, and in addition to like actually stretching, it can rotate in all directions so that you get full body movement back, not just partial. It's way more superior and more advanced than the current systems, and it's a product I truly believe in. So that's what's going on that front. As far as with my personal issue, the knife company did try to get me back. You know, they wanted me to come back, at least even on a part-time basis. But based upon the feedback I got from the viewers on my channel and watching my own videos, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking of even trying to go back? I must have been crazy to even consider it, you know. They were going to offer me like $8 per box or something like that, but there's some funny stuff, I think, going on with the numbers on what you actually sell and what they say that you sold. and there's some other major serious issues. And truthfully, after having gone through it and seeing that, you know, what I actually earned was not anywhere near what was promised initially, and seeing all the BS stuff that you have to go through to earn even that little amount, I would be pretty foolish to go back. So I'm going to try to move forward and try to make this this new job with Intelligic Trek work. And you know, in the meantime, I'm looking at other side jobs, possibly looking at Amazon delivery. But the problem there will be my car, my van. It's got issues, so I don't know. Just praying that something comes through, because I do need I need a steady source of income. Speaking of which, I do want to thank all of you who are watching my YouTube channel and actually letting the ads run, or even interacting with the ads if there's something that interests you, because the earnings from the channel is actually moving up exponentially. When I left, you know, I didn't really leave, but I stopped producing YouTube content on a more regular basis because of the knife job. My earnings dropped down. You know, it dropped down to like, what was it, 25% of what I was making while the channel was active. Not that I'm making a lot right now. I'm not making enough to live off. I'm kind of making enough just for insurance for the van and some spending money for gas. But since coming back, since I left the knife job and started producing more videos again and releasing them, the channel is actually going back up. I'm really shocked actually at how fast it's climbing, growing. In the past 30 days, I think we've had over 600 new subscribers. So thank you to all of you who have recently joined us. People have actually been watching the ads again and, you know, interacting with them. So it's helping with some finances. It's not enough for me to live off yet, and I don't know if it'll ever be for this channel, but it is helping immensely, because truthfully, it is my only source of income right now, which is pretty sad actually, but it's giving me gas money, you know, and enough money to pay my vehicle insurance. So I just need to get some income coming in so I can get my child support going again, and also try to get some money so that I can repair my vehicle or replace it. And don't know, you know, everything's kind of up in the air right now. I'm trusting that none of this is random, that me, you know, working the knife gig and actually quitting the knife gig and then getting this new job, in a job that I never thought I would ever get or would want, as a sales representative and technology specialist here for Intelligic Trek. It's almost like a dream job if it actually fleshes out and you know, the company takes off and starts making an income. This could be my last real job, you know. It would be enough to live off, you know, more than live off. I should be fairly okay with it, and be able to support my children and stuff, do child support, as well as take care of business, and possibly continue doing the van videos, and running the basically the stuff that I've currently been running, and maybe even establishing a real Camp Freedom 2. We tried the fundraiser for Camp Freedom 2. It looked like there wasn't enough interest in it, but I am still keeping it going. Camp Freedom 2 has gotten some updates from me personally. I've started to sink some money into it. Not a lot, but just a little bit, to try to give it some modern conveniences like electricity and entertainment systems, you know, so that somebody who goes out there actually can just chill there for a day or whatever, or even at night. So the electricity was for the lighting system, so that you're not sitting out there in the dark when you're trying to go to the bathroom. And also to chase away the raccoons or panthers or other crazy animals that might come up and try to eat you up at night. And that's pretty much it. I'm back at Coral Springs for a couple days to meet up with my boss. Hoping to meet with Sierra, one of the co-admins on the Living in a Van channel, or Living in a Van page, group rather, because she's got some van issues. We're going to try to get her van going here, try to maybe do a build so she can get some power system up and, you know, actually live in it. So I'll keep you informed as to what happens with that. She is, I think, right down here, not in Coral Springs, but in South Florida, nearby here. So I'm hoping she gets in touch with me, and we can get together and start discussing plans. And then we may actually do the build out at Camp Freedom too, believe it or not. Because to do a real build, you know, you can have your van all apart and stuff, and trying to do it out in public, I think that's an issue. If we can get it to a place like Camp Freedom 2, we can actually work out there. It's just an issue of me generating electricity using Little Blue 2 or her van and running it through the inverter to run the power tools, because you definitely kind of want power tools if you're doing a build like this. Otherwise, you'll be there like forever, and time is limited, you know, when doing this kind of stuff, because she's got to get back to work, and of course I have my own stuff I got to do. And I'm hoping to be able to do the build in 1 or 2, maybe 3 days, at least an initial build, so that she can live in it, and then modifications can be done over time to make it better. As far as Little Blue itself, I'm contemplating bringing it to a local mechanic back in Melbourne to see what they say, and if I can get it done for under $400. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get Little Blue 2 repaired. But if it's going to cost more than $400, I can't afford it. I'm going to have to try to come up with some money to get another vehicle or something, and then scrap Little Blue or sell Little Blue. Which is kind of sad, you know, but she's got like about 333,000 miles on her now. I've put over 20,000 miles since I've had her. And she served me, and still does serve me right now. I mean, she drove me all the way from Melbourne to here to Coral Springs, but I think with the misfires and stuff going on, mileage has been cut like in half. I think I must be getting about like 8 or 10 miles per gallon or something, which is horrendous. Obviously, you can't do much traveling in that, but at least she's running and was able to transport me here to this job, at least to meet with my boss and discuss, you know, the company and my role in it. And that's pretty much it. So, video's getting a little long. I'm going to go ahead and stop it now, and just wanted to wish you all a good day, and thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for sharing my videos, those of you who have been sharing, and thank you for all the positive word and encouragement. To all the women who got upset with me talking about bikini babes and stuff, I do apologize. I don't know what to say other than, you know, that's just me. I like girls. I like women. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.